Come bitch ass here. Slice and dice and be nice. Bam! 90 seconds, first few rounds. Are you second? Fast-paced game, so I can fucking play fast-paced shit if I want to. Go eyes down, fuck your turret, bitch.
What's shaking like a big booty dancing a tutti frutti on Rudy? This your boy Noob Cybot. Welcome to my Universal Gamer Update 11. Speaking of my updates, I know all my gaming updates has not been all that elaborate, not all that structured and or organized. Some has been better than others. I realized that, you know, even professional podcasts, their first 10 episodes or showings has always been mediocre. It's basically a foundation. Your first 10 episodes is basically trying to get, you know, yourself a foundation to work upon and then start doing exactly how you know you want to do your videos. So I think that's what's been going on with me. So with that said, you know, I'm trying to have a better show, and I got a good show for you guys today. I get ideas from other podcasts also, you know, like some podcasts break their stuff up in segments, you know, and each segment has probably different topics. So instead of me getting on camera, because sometimes I would get on camera and just talk about games, how I used to do it a while back, and instead of doing that, break it up in segments so it can make it more refreshing. But I still won't do what a lot of people do, like, for example, you know, they record some of their self talking, then they stop it, and then, you know, think about what else they're gonna say, and then continue. I like to freestyle my videos. For example, this is like my 13th take. If I gotta take 50, 60, 70 takes before I get it right, before I say the words exactly what I want to say without leaving anything out and presenting myself on camera exactly how I want to do it, then I'm just gonna keep on doing the take. I don't like stopping my videos and starting. I just do it all. I just one whole stream, and everybody know how hard that is, but I'm doing that for a reason. So when I do start doing stuff like more professionally and being on big old cameras with stuff all around me and people talking to me and stuff, I'm able to do it without screwing up. So if you get used to making a long stream, just one whole video just with yourself talking without messing up, then you're able to do little short segments that professionals gonna have you to do when you start working with professionals. But anyways, with that said, I got a new segment to introduce on my outro segment, and I'm gonna start off this update by talking about my audio hookup. Basically, I'm using my Sharkoon SP headsets. It's hooked up to my camera. Now, these headsets are not made to hook up directly to your camera and, you know, talk to people and stuff like that, because one, it takes power. You need a power source for the USB, you know, the USB plug. So that was kind of tricky. And I'm good at rigging up stuff, but when you're rigging up electronics, you got to make sure you know what you're dealing with, so you won't end up messing up either electronic, your camera or your headphones, mainly your headphones. So basically, I'm using my Verizon Wireless charging brick, because basically my charge adapter, my plug can unplug from that, and once I unplug my plug, basically the brick is pretty much a USB port, and you can plug up anything that supports USB. It shouldn't overcharge your devices, especially devices that has built-in resistors. I think it's resistors or transistors. Which one? One of those resistors or transistors. One of those shortage the voltage that's coming in to get delivered the right amount of voltage for that in particular device. So I'm using that for the power for the headphones. As far as to hear my voice, or as far as the audio going to my headphones, I basically plug the green plug into the headphone out. And if you have Turtle Beaches, you can do the same thing. You know, it's the same hookups. And as far as my voice, I got a regular PC audio cable plugged into that, hooked into the microphone port. The only downfall to that is when I talk, it only records through the left side speaker. So that's why editors are made, you know. Go into Sony Vegas, drag the little bar across to the right side, more to the right side than the left, and then you got audio on both speakers. So that's why you guys have audio on both speakers, and I only have audio on side one. So with that said, we're going to go to my first segment, games for the upcoming week. I'm going to jump right into it. We got Deus Ex Human Revolution. Comes out on the 23rd for the PC, 360, PS3. We got Shin. I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but we got Shin Megami Tensei, I think. Subtitle Devil Survivor Overclocked for the 3DS and DS, and that's a long ass damn title. Y'all should be shaming yourself whoever made that game. We got Street Fighter 3 Online Edition, and that's for the that comes out on the 23rd. That's for the PS3, PS2, and Xbox 360. We also got Call of Atlantis on the 23rd for the DS. We got Burn Switch Pro Bowling on the 23rd for PSP, PS2, Wii, 3DS, DS. No, not DS. 360 and PS3. Try to make sure y'all get y'all bowl on. We got Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out next year on the January of next year. It's like, yeah, that got y'all attention on. But we got Grand Theft Auto Vice City on the 25th for Mac. So with that said, we're gonna go to my next segment. I got some other segments written down on my phone, so we're gonna go into that. So my next segment, I didn't name this segment yet, but inside each one of my gaming updates, I'm gonna talk about one game or whatever. So whatever idea somebody give me, like McRipper gave me an idea to talk about Counter-Strike 2. And I'm gonna make a separate video talking about Counter-Strike 2 as a whole video, because this I'm just gonna touch on it. I'm just gonna say this. You know, a lot of people are excited about Counter-Strike 2, and not just because Counter-Strike 2, but because of Half-Life 3. There's no Counter-Strike without Half-Life. Literally, there is. It's able to be done. I mean, you can make Counter-Strike without Half-Life, but think about it. Let's sit back and think about it for a second. Half-Life 1, some guys, creative guys, and probably some girls, created Counter-Strike using the Half-Life 1 engine. And that game became very addictive, so addictive that Valve hired a lot of those people, and they made it to a source game, which uses what? The Half-Life 2 engine. So Valve came out, now announced Counter-Strike 2, and with a new engine. I mean, I seen a couple of screenshots. I don't know if they're real or fake, but they look sexy as hell. I want to have sex with it. And there's no point to not make Half-Life using that same updated engine. It's like a trend, you know. So you get what I'm saying right now. It's like a trend, and that's all I'm gonna do. Touch on that briefly. Not gonna talk about anything else with that, because that's gonna turn into a 5-minute discussion. So I might make a video directly after this talking about that. So you're gonna see the same little setup that I got right now. Next we got my next segment that I've been doing inside my videos but never named it. It's called the top 5. The top 5 of the week. And today's top 5 of the week, it's the top 5 games I put the most hours into. So if you have, I like to ask you guys, list your top 5 games you put the most hours into. These are in actual order. So I'm going to start with the 5th game first. I put the most hours into, and that is Peggle. You can download that game, and then, that game is addicting. Peggle. I put 45 hours into that game. I got it on DS, got it on PSP. I mean, not PSP, but got it on PC, and I got it on 360. And that motherfucking shit is motherfucking addictive. That game is very addictive. It's a game where you can. That game is like, it's a game where you can just kick back and play it. You know, just to kick back because you don't feel like playing anything else. It's something. It's a time burner, and it's a super competitive game, and it's fun. So what else can you ask for? Number 4, we got Borderlands. I got Borderlands originally beat it on console. You know, played through the game. Then I played through the game halfway through with a character on console also, and then I just started playing it on PC about 3 months ago, and I put 60 hours into that game. So yeah. Number 3, Fallout 3. Only had it for the 360. Want to get it for PC, but I was hearing so many things about it doesn't run for Windows 7. But I got a friend that says he beat it 3 times in Windows 7. So obviously there's an update or there's a fix. But Fallout 3, 85 hours on console. Pretty good game, more than pretty good. Great game. Feels like you're in the game. And yeah, more for the record, I just started playing Fallout New Vegas on hardcore difficulty. It's not as hard as you think. It actually just feels more realistic. Number 2, EDF, Earth Defense Force 2017. No, I did not just play this game because I didn't have any other games to play. This game is that addictive. 102 hours into that game. I will pull the game up right now if you don't believe me and show you my total time. 102 hours. 5 difficulty levels, over 50 levels, all kind of weapons. It's nothing. It's one of those games where it's not no Call of Duty. It's not no Battlefield graphics. Not no PC graphics. It's not even no super good freaking vehicles. Vehicles are crappy. You know, the animation is crappy. You know, it's a third-person shooter game. You shoot little alien bugs. It's addictive though. That's all that matters. Number 1, Obliviano. Oblivion. Everybody done played. So I mean, the thing about this, I put 160 hours into that game. The number one game I put the most hours into, but never beat the game ever. Because I'm one of those people. Oblivion is big, and I'm one of those people where when I go to somewhere, when I search a dungeon, when I do this, I do that. I search every nook and cranny. I don't just run through it and just kill enemies and just run around. And no, I'm looking at every little. I cover every single aspect of the map. There's not 1 inch of map that I don't not cover when I'm playing adventure games. So I played it on console first, got hella far, like about 90 hours, and I just started playing on PC about 5 months ago. And yeah, you know, haven't beat it on console yet or on PC. They're both good. PC, of course, is better. You know, that shit looks sexy. I want to just do it to it. Yeah. But yeah, with that said, that pretty much covers my that segment. List you guys top 5 games you put the most hours into. And now I'm gonna get to my last segment, which is my outro segment, when I just talk about my last minute things and stuff I want to cover. And basically, I want to shout out 2 people real fast. I want to shout out my boy Far Cry Away, aka Crestline007 on YouTube, Far Cry Away on Xbox Live. You know, he's about to be currently going to military school. Everybody knows school's starting back. You know, you gotta get your school clothes, get your stuff ready, get your backpacks, get your mind ready, get your mind off of video games, get it on your schoolwork and homework and all kind of stuff like that. But my boy Far Cry, he's going to military school, which is going to be actually worse because he's not going to be home until, he's going to be gone for a whole month. And then the next month, he's going to be gone, and he's only going to be able to come home every other weekend. Yeah, every other weekend. And, that's no Xbox until every other weekend. And actually get worse than that. But I don't want to tell his actual whole, to all his business. But, yeah. So my boy, shout out to you. Heads down. Everybody, moment of silence. Shut up. I told you shut up. Moment of silence. All right, let's go. All right. Also, to introduce... Oh, no. I got another shout out. Mick Ripper, Mick Worst. This is like my 3rd shout out. I'm going to put his name right there. See that name? Dude is amazing. He gives me a lot of ideas, on this. I don't ask him for ideas. Just bam, just give me an idea. Hey, you should talk about this. Hey, you should do this. He supports both my channels, and he also make a lot of video responses to my stuff. Big ups to you. Thanks for the advice. He like I said, he the one that gave me the idea to talk about he wants to call it Half-Life 2, Counter-Strike 2 or whatever. So yeah, thanks for all your ideas and stuff like that. I'll be looking at all you guys' comments. Don't think that because I don't reply to them or even comments on videos or private messages or I do it, but sometimes I don't be having time to. Sometimes I don't have time to respond to them. I just get on real quick and look. Also, last but not least, I'm introducing a new segment to my channel, to my Universal Gamer updates, and that segment is called Subscriber Sundays. They almost couldn't even come out. Subscriber Sundays, and what I'm gonna do with that is, basically, I look at like a lot of my subscribers, not my subscriptions, my subscribers. People that subscribe to me. I mean, because I already look at you guys' videos sometimes. If you don't know, I look at some people. I see some cool videos, and inside every week on my Universal Gamer update, whatever video I like the most, whatever one I like, the most on Sunday when I look at everybody's videos or when I be checking out people's stuff, I'm gonna put it at the end of my Universal Gamer updates, and you'll be able to click on the screen right here and then go to their videos at the end of each Universal Gamer update. So yeah, so I'm just gonna and then highlight their name, this video's by such and such, hope you guys don't mind that. I don't see why you wouldn't mind that. You're making videos for YouTube, and this is all it's going to be for. So, yeah. So, with that said, inside this video, I'm going to put a link to my boy, Far Cry Away, since he's going away for a long time. Put a link to his video on his video game montage, kick-ass montage. He's just playing all kind of random games, and the music that he used in the background is from the DJ Hero, which is what's kind of sexy. You use the background, even the background music is a game. So with that said, it's been your boy Noob Side by the Universal Gamer. I hope you guys like this Universal Gamer update more than all the others. Trying to be more structured, trying to be more organized and more better for you guys. And that's been your boy Noob Side Bot. I'm out. Peace.